Hey everybody and welcome back. So we're continuing on with researching new content review. So it's actually Monday now, so the new season had already started. But I want to go back and, keep catching up on the videos that I was gonna do last week. Actually, I did record these videos of the new stuff last week, but again, the audio came pretty corrected, so I had to redo everything that I've done last week, and it's a bit bummer. It kind of killed my motivation to do these videos for a couple days, but now I'm back up, to do it all over again. So we got another new track, but it's not really a new track to iRacing because the original scan of Sam Fruit. How do you pronounce that again? Oh, yeah, Zandvoort. I did look this up before I started this. So Zandvoort was, one of the oldest tracks from iRacing. It's been around since, oh gosh, like 2010. It's like 13, 14 years. It was like very old. And then that was at a time during when the Formula One was not really racing at this track. But then that all changed after COVID virus. So that all changed after COVID when, Formula One decided to come back to this track. And to prepare for Formula One coming back to this place, they had to redo the track, add a new safety feature, add in the runoffs, and readjusted a couple turns to be more banky. So they added NASCAR-style bankings to this track in a couple corners. So we're gonna, be driving right through them. So this track used to host the Formula One races from the 60s to the 80s, and they didn't do anything for almost 40 years. And they came back in 2021, and they have been doing the Formula One races here ever since 2021. So yeah, with that said, we're gonna jump in and review this track and see what's different. So turn on the overlays. Alright. So naturally, we're gonna drive the 3013 Bumper case. Driving the 3013. So yeah, we're gonna have some fun with this one. Need to put in one more thing and should be ready to go. But yeah, we're gonna take it easy. We got the Zandvoort stay up, load it up, so it should be interesting. So don't mind the circle on the screen because Race Labs has not added the new layout of this track yet. So Race Labs a little bit behind, but they'll get to it eventually. So one of the biggest changes from old track to the new track is this ski banking here. It's like really natural style banking here. So if you look at my videos from this place, maybe 2 or 3 months ago, we get Jura Cup here, and that turn used to be flat. But now there's some real banking to it. This is all mostly the same here. The curving at different colors. From your regular red, white to orange. Orange and white. That's pretty cool. Because the orange, like the national color of the Netherlands. So it's pretty cool to see that little feature. The countries add their own little touches to their Formula One tracks. And then we got this, this little bit awkward corner here. Not a lot of changes here. So here comes another major change to the track. So this is no same, but then this is different. So they were trying to stretch out their front straightaway so they can, they can give it like a DRS zone and make it long enough for the modern Formula 1 cars. So they have to add in the banking so they can get more full throttle time. Overshoot this corner here. That's okay. Whoa. And of course the snapper me. Get free. Yeah, but Dirty 13's a piece of work for sure. So the other thing about this place, Zandvoort, is it's one of the nearest tracks in iRacing to get the full 3D focus system. So we got like 3D grass. And thankfully it doesn't seem to be affecting my graphics too much. It doesn't seem to be affecting the frame too much at the moment. So Zandvoort is like track number 2 on iRacing to get the full focus system. The first track to get the focus system was Railroad Springs from last season. But that was like mostly, you know, a desert land. So this is like fully grass, which is cool to see. So yeah, this is like the first round iRacing that's fully grass. You get like the 3D focus system. And the other track that guy from this built was Sapring. So now we have 2 tracks, well 3 tracks. You can lead in on in France. We'll get to it in a second. So now we got 4 tracks total on iRacing with the focus system that is 3D, and it looks cool in my opinion. Could be a little bit work, but they'll get there. This is such an awkward corner for these cars here. DRS way early here. So, you know, because this is such a short straightaway for the Formula 1 cars, so that they add in the banking to stretch out the DRS zone. Alright, well that's pretty much it here. Turn about all that. So, when I was doing this review for the first time last week, there was a little bit shuddering with the frames. So that might be coming into effect here. There'll be especially the new corners, turn 3 with the ski banking. There's like pretty bad shudders with the frames. So you'll probably see that. So we're gonna go TV camera here. The frame so far here is not terrible, but it's gonna be pretty bad when you get off at turn 3. Alright, so far not terrible. Yeah, you can see that little shutters with the frames in places. iRacing's still working on it, but hopefully it'll get better, you know, get more fine-tuning being done to make it look better for the frames. But other than that, it's mostly pretty good. So it's nice looking track. It's a nice looking track. Very glad that we got new stuff onto iRacing. You know, the new layout, this place with new corners. It's not everybody cup of tea, but it'll do the job for iRacing. For the racing on here. Yeah, like I said, that corner's a little bit awkward, but we'll make it work. And then we finish up with that another ski banking corner here. And like I said, it's like NASCAR style banking. They even got this safer walls. Alright, well. Alright. Alright, we'll look around the track some too. So, the old layout, well, the old scan from 2009 or so, again had these hotels. I am assuming they're hotels. It didn't have the hotels in the background like this. That was not there with the 2009 scan. I don't know when's exactly. Was it 2009, 2010, 2011, wherever? I need to look that one up. So, the old scan. Didn't have these tall buildings here. Seem like what you got here is some kind of village for whenever it's race weekend. I'm assuming they're like short-term setup, but they're Formula 1 weekends. And you got the North Sea out here. And you got the paddock here. And then you got this new banking here. You can see there's a lot of layers to the safety feature here, like 4 layers, 3 or 4 layers. You got the tires, and you got these weird looking walls that they seem to use at the Formula 1 tracks. I don't know what they're called exactly, but it's more common with European tracks than it is here in the United States. And then, I mean, look at the fine job that iRacing had done to the terrain. Nice looking grass. The water could be a little bit better, but we're not really seeing it from when you're driving. Not a lot of changes to this part of the track, other than curbing, I guess. You know, making adjustments to the curbings, paint over the new curbings, and they add more safety features to this poor track. And then finally finish off the lap with these ski banking here. So yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good. And then we're gonna zoom all the way out. Oops, that got weird. Well, can't show everything here, but it's gonna make for good views. You can tell that iRacing's been really working hard at adding the new folder system off the track, making the shaders a little bit sharper off the tracks. Definitely gonna make the broadcast looks pretty good, like you're on the blimps or you're flying over the track. Definitely gonna look pretty good. Alright, well. The new grass is especially pretty when you're zooming in like this. The frame's gonna be a little bit awkward, but that's pretty much it for the track review. It's probably not super deep, but I should want to go over and touch on it. Usually, my videos are far more useful on the day of a build. You know, when I'm like one of the first one, because I work from home, so I'm like one of the first one to be playing around with the new stuff. And I did do that on last Wednesday, but then the videos got corrupted with the REO, so I had to restart all this over again. So thank you for bearing with me. I hope you're enjoying this quick new content reviews. let me know what y'all think about the track, the new layout of this track. And make sure you leave the comments, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all later. Have a good one.